Pisces, hello. Let's take a look at your past, present, and future energies for the week of January 3rd through the 9th. We're going to start this reading off with a card from your general energy for the week. Message you need to hear right off with my Moonology deck. Remember, this is a general reading, so it may not resonate with you perfectly. If it doesn't, that's cool. Go check out your moon and your rising sign video as well. And there's an extended love reading available in the description below. So don't let your past hold you back. Boom. Boom, right? Right, Shakota? Boom. This is what it is. Don't let your past hold you back. What are you trying to move towards? And what is restricting you? What old beliefs and patterns and people are holding you back from being your best self? Let's go ahead and jump into your tarot reading. What do you think? Shall we do that? Okay, I love you too. But you're being indiscreet. Okay. Pisces, Pisces, Pisces. Pisces, past energy. Oh, there is some pain there over something you were very committed to. I have the 8 of Cups, the 5 of Cups, and the Hierophant in your past position. You know, this whole reading is about you moving on and not letting your past hold you back. The whole reading is resonating with that card right there. 8 of Cups, this is talking about you walking away from something. This is a difficult energy. This is an energy of I have to walk away and do now what is best for me, even though I still feel something towards this person, this connection, this situation. This is only people can bring out these kind of emotions. So we're just going to go ahead and know that this is a person. This is a person that you really love or loved. I don't know if there's still love there or not, but it definitely was difficult. The separation period, and it shows that in the past position you still having a lot of grief and sadness over it, where you had a difficult time really looking out around you. Maybe your friends are like, oh, I have somebody else you can meet, or you're like scrolling through dating apps and you're like, man, nothing's gonna be them, nothing is gonna be right. You're missing other opportunities because you're focused on this grief. And then the Hierophant is there too. This is talking about commitment. So this may be that somebody broke a commitment, somebody broke a promise, somebody said they were going to be there and they weren't, but you were definitely showing up as very committed to this. So let's take a look at that a little bit more. First, I want to clarify the 8 of Cups. 3 of Wands and 9 of Wands. Somebody had their guard up in this relationship. Somebody was defensive, and I think that perhaps the other person, and that's why you felt the need to walk away, because you felt like you couldn't ever really get to them. You couldn't make plans with them about, where's this relationship going? What are we going towards? Why won't you talk to me? Why won't you let me in? That's this kind of energy. Now, the energy can be interchangeable, so it could have been you with your guard up, but that's not the way that I really see it here. Take it however you want to take it, though. 5 of Cups next. The Hierophant again, and the Queen of Pentacles. So I do just want to say this makes Taurus and other earth signs highlighted in this reading. Does not necessarily mean that your person is a Taurus sun. They could have Taurus in their chart, or they could just be showing us this kind of domesticity. There is a very good likelihood that this is somebody that you lived with, or that you shared some responsibilities with. Could have been, you had children with them, or you had a house with them, or you had some investments or job, or, something that made this relationship that much that much stronger. This does, definitely show me that this could have been a marriage. It also could have been that that's where you thought it was going, and this is why the grief is there, or that you lost it, something to that extent. It's definitely talking about commitment and loss here. And then we're clarifying the Hierophant last. The Lovers, so that is, and the Five of Cups again. Pisces, man, you're reading, it's like reading like a book, but it is really a tragic story here, because this looks like somebody that, there was major commitment here. This was somebody that you saw your future with, and leaving you with a lot of grief in the past. So, we'll look at where you are now, but having the Lovers here, this just kind of tears my heart out. Having that there, this was your person. This was the person that you really thought you were going to make it with long term. In the present, I have the Knight of Swords, the Six of Swords, and the Page of Wands. So this kind of feels like, to me, you saying, well, this is all I have, like, this is what I have to work with. This is what I'm left with, and I can't grieve over it forever. So I'm going to make this choice for myself to do the best thing, and that is to move on. That's all I can do. I have to move on. I have to worry about myself. I have to do what is best for me, best for my mental health. And it even looks like you might have embarked on, or you are embarking on, some kind of new journey or endeavor in your life. Could be travel, business, could be wanting to date again, but it looks like you, after coming out of this really, really challenging relationship, that you are moving on to something that is better for you, to kind of pick up the pieces that you have. The Knight of Swords is a impulsive, very quick, blunt, rash kind of thought. Like, it's a thought that comes like that, and kind of backing up your words with action. So let's clarify it. Eight of Wands, there's more talking, and Five of Wands. This looks like discord. This looks like some conflict between you and somebody else, conversations that somebody doesn't really think before they open their mouth. And this is, leading to some... This is leading to some, fighting, some aggravation. This person looks like somebody here is being very, very forceful and very, very impulsive, and having no filter. Like I said, like no filter, getting themselves into trouble with what they say. And then we have the moving away from it. Right after that, it's like, I don't want to put up with this shit. I'm just gonna, like, I don't want to deal with this drama anymore. And that's the Six of Swords next to it. I'm not going to deal with this drama. This is just not worth my energy. Okay. Six of Swords, clarifying Six of Swords. What am I going to do with that? And the Star. So this is about you getting healing for yourself. It's not like this hopelessness, this like the pain, the pressure being so heavy on your chest that it feels like you can't breathe sometimes. You're moving out of that now. You are finding your own way forward and finding something to look forward to. And that's what this Page of Wands is coming in and talking about, with the Star leading up to it. It's like, this is how you move through it. This is how you gain your own inner peace, and you make your life something that you're excited about, that you want to be involved in again. Because there was definitely this period of time of disconnect from the world, a lot of depression and a lot of struggle. There's a lot of struggle there. So the Star is saying, yes, there's hope for the future. Tomorrow is going to be a better day. I'm going to heal myself, and I'm not broken. That's really what this comes down to, learning that you are not broken without this. Okay. Page of Wands, we have Six of Wands and the Two of Cups. Ooh, I just got chills. So this new endeavor may very well be you dating somebody else again, finding love again. That is certainly a possibility. However, It can be you looking for love and connection, and it looks like you're going to be finding success. I mean, I see that even in the future line. I see it here in this line. It is finding success in love, you know, getting this kind of beautiful connection that you want, that you thought the other one was. The Two of Cups is all about, you know, soulmate kind of connections, powerful, strong love connections, being happy in a relationship. And the Six of Wands next to it is gorgeous. It's beautiful. It's like saying, yes, this is successful. This is going to be the victory. This is the win you need after everything you went through. And here you are. You're like, I'm just going to look at the world with fresh eyes again. You know, I'm going to believe in romance. I'm going to believe in love. I'm not going to let this burn me down. I'm not going to let my past hold me back. Going back to our energy card. The future, we have the King of Cups, the Judgment card, and the Ten of Wands. This is showing me in the individual. I think this is an individual here in your life. Can be you because it is a water sign. Very possible. But I get the feeling this is a person that is coming into your life. King of Cups, somebody who you can rely on, who is like this kind of steady emotional rock, you know, kind of when you feel like you're just being tossed around at sea, this is the person that you kind of grab onto. And there is softness to them. There is romance to them, but it's more about how they manage their emotions. They're emotional, but they're not like over the top. They're this like the person that really shows it through their actions, and has feelings, but doesn't get overwhelmed and swept up by the feelings. And then we have Judgment next to it. So this is, I feel like this is you bringing love back into your life. This is saying like, yes, this is possible for me again. It's, I don't know that if it's the past person or not coming back. I suppose that's possible because Judgment is oftentimes for me a card about reconciliation, bringing something that was dead back into life. But it does not necessarily feel that way to me initially. I just want to say it may fit for that too, but it definitely feels like you bringing, that's the main point, is you bringing love back into your life. And then the Ten of Wands is last. And this is you, this looks like a struggle for you to build something. We're going to talk about that one here in a second. So let's first of all talk about the King of Wands. We're going to clarify it and decide a little bit more about who this person is and what they're representing here. We have the Three of Pentacles and the Chariot. So I just do want to say the signs that are represented in the reading. And as usual, whenever I say this, it does not mean that if you don't hear your person's sign that this reading is not for you. If the situation fits, don't worry about it, because it is more than just the sun sign. You know, everybody has moon, rising, Venus, Mars. I mean, you know, don't worry about getting hung up on what their sun sign is. But the signs I have represented here are Cancer, Taurus, Gemini, Aquarius, yeah, and those are the main ones. Those are the main ones that are represented here. Okay, so this individual, we've got Three of Pentacles and the Chariot. This is about cooperating together for emotional victory, okay? Cooperating with one another. This person basically coming alongside of you in a collaborative effort. So it's not like you're hiding anything from them. You're not hiding your sadness. You're not hiding what you've been through, because really there's nothing for you to be ashamed of. You went through something difficult and you are working on your healing. And in the future here, we're seeing an individual that you work with more about getting victory. I just want to go ahead and tell you that this, now that I'm seeing the clarifying cards, this does feel very much like a counselor. I was kind of playing around with them, like, who does this represent? Does this represent another person or you? But the cooperative effort, having cooperative effort, the Three of Pentacles, having the Chariot, which is about victory and triumph, but because it is connected with Cancer, it is about having triumph over emotions, not letting your emotions just run the show. And then the King of Cups is often somebody who gives you really good advice. So this is coming out to me as feeling quite like a counselor. So this may be somebody that comes in and is helping you even more to, you know, kind of bring you back to life. I think that's how I want to read this, is bringing you back fully into a healthy state of mind, feeling that vitality in your life again. And then Judgment here at the end. Woo. Okay, Four of Cups and the Princess of Wands is showing up again here. Moon in Cancer. This is more about, this is just more about emotional stability to me. This is how it reads. In the Thoth deck, the Four of Cups comes out very differently for me, and it usually is representing emotional stability because all the cups are stacked, you know, they're not toppling over, they have each other for support. It may be you having support in your life from people around you. It is you totally feeling yourself, you know, like I'm feeling myself, I'm feeling these new adventures in my life, I'm feeling good about whatever endeavors I'm gonna go into, you know, just opening yourself up, having this brighter outlook because of the storm that you came out of. And then the last card, the Ten of Wands, there is a struggle here. Struggle's not always a bad thing. That's why we're going to clarify it. But it looks like a struggle, perhaps a lot of burdens, a lot of work for you, trying to build something, okay? This can be a relationship, project, I don't know, but let's look. The Sun, oh, I love seeing the Sun. And then the Ten of Wands again. The Ten of Wands, clarifying the Ten of Wands. If you watch my readings, you know that whenever I have a card clarifying a card, it is reiterating the point for me. And this is what's happening here. It is saying that yes, there is a struggle, but it's a process, a work in progress to find joy, to find happiness. And it doesn't mean that it's a miserable process. It means that this is you actively doing the work, maybe doing the work with a therapist, with a counselor, very possible, maybe a friend, somebody that you rely on, but you doing the work so that you are really truly happy and really truly able to embrace life and new love as it comes into your life. So overall, Pisces, is a beautiful situation, a beautiful way that you are healing yourself that I see here. So I hope you enjoyed your reading, and I will see you again next week.